Welcome back to Just Weirdly Blended. I'm Jesse.
And I'm Tom.
And I'm pouring a cup of Joe.
Yeah.
Why do they call it Joe?
I have no idea.
It's such a dumb word.
I can't even start to pretend like I have a clue where that came from. Cup of Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh God. But yeah, how's everyone doing? We've been, summer's coming to an end.
Oh my God. I tell you. So fast.
It really is. Like, we were at the beach this last weekend. That's why we didn't have a podcast. Mm-hmm. Right? We didn't do one last weekend.
No. I think we were going to try to do one. And
you guys were busy getting the house ready.
That's right. Yeah, our Airbnb's finally up and running. Yeah. We have our first guests.
Breeze.
The Breeze on Highland. Look it up. You can stay. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It is nice. We worked our butts off the entire summer. That's where every moment of time went. Learned a lot about home construction during that time.
It came out nice. It looks good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty proud of it. I'm happy with it. And so we'll see how they liked it when they check out. And that's where we're at. We got that going, and
I know
I don't have a lot of words today.
All right, guys, thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week. Now I'm getting in the classroom and trying to get that all set up.
Ooh.
So it's like it just went from one thing to another, but that's life. I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah, at the gym, there's a couple teachers, and you hear them talking about like having to get their classroom set up.
Yep. There's a lot of before.
Then I talk like I know what I'm talking. Yeah, my best friend's a teacher, and he told me all about it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Right?
I understand. I don't understand.
Yeah. No, I mean it's
a lot of work though. Honestly,
it's a lot of extra time, and it's fine. It's just time you don't get paid for. But
yeah, that's the thing. That's kind of crazy.
But it's you either do it or you pay for it later. Like if you don't put the time in for free,
or you pay for it for someone to do it for you.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I guess
that's a rich ass teacher.
Yeah, that's a really well-to-do teacher.
That's a professor.
Yeah. So it's coming along. I'm really happy with the way the classroom's coming together.
Nice.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, I'm going to be switching. I was teaching first grade. Now I'm going to teach 18 to 22-year-olds. So
that's crazy.
Completely different.
But I mean, I think life skills teaching. Kids' life skills is a good thing, though.
It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Yeah.
Kids. I mean, they're grown.
I keep
adults.
saying kids because I'm so used to calling my students kids. Obviously, first graders, 6, 7-year-olds. I'm really trying to break that because I don't mean it in a condescending way. I mean, they are kids to me.
Yeah.
But I think it could be taken as a condescending thing. So I'm trying to break that.
I just had a kid turn 18 Friday. She turned 18.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, Ziana, one of our younger kids, she just turned 18 on a Friday, and then we had a birthday party yesterday. So it was
nice. Yeah, cool. We were there. Nice. Wow. Yeah. How'd that go? I was there.
Well, you weren't there yesterday.
Not you yesterday.
Friday. You were at the Friday. Yeah. We were all hanging out. Yep. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, we had another birthday party to go to last night.
Whose birthday is that?
She's my cousin, I guess you'd say. She's my mom's cousin. So my
Not Danielle?
No, her name's Julie.
Oh.
Just for context, for all of you guys that don't
just in
know
case
anybody that we're talking about.
Just in case you're wondering.
And we're really close. Like it's part of the family that we're super close to. So it was her 60th birthday.
Oh, that's cool.
So my cousin Jordan, I think you've heard me talk about Jordan before. Maybe you've met her before. She's in Yakima, so we don't see each other a lot now, but we pretty well grew up together. Hung out all the time in high school and college and all that. And so she kind of helped put this stuff together. So we went over to their house and hung out, saw a bunch of relatives that we don't see all the time. Cool. It was really cool. So, yeah.
That's got to be nice to see people you don't typically get to see. Almost like a mini family.
Kind of.
Like a mini.
There's people in my life, right? And I'm sure you have this too. Like you guys obviously are like this to us, but where you walk away and you feel grateful that you have these family members in your life. I've got my aunt on my dad's side and her kids that are kind of that way for me. And then my mom has a few cousins that are that way. They're more like aunts and uncles to me.
Yeah.
You know, so it's.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like between you and Blanca, you guys have a pretty like nice little family atmosphere. I feel like.
Yeah, because Blanca's mom, Louie, she's close to her remaining siblings.
Yeah.
And sadly, we've lost several over the last few years, but she's tight with them. So I've come to know her aunts and uncles. I still kind of have a hard time with the cousins. Like, there's so many cousins.
There's so many cousins.
I don't see them enough. But
there's so many.
But the aunts, yeah.
Yeah, I've mentioned before, like my family's not very. I don't know. We're not very like me and my mom and my brother and sister. We're
your immediate family.
We're good, you know. But like, my uncles and stuff, they're kind of do their thing. I hardly ever see I used to live with my uncle Jake for when I first moved to Washington. I lived there.
Yeah, right.
And
you really don't see him anymore.
I haven't seen that fool in like 10 years. Yeah,
see, my mom's family, it was
something crazy like that.
There were 12 siblings, including my grandma. It's kind of like Louie's family, right? Like a lot of kids. So I think
there wasn't much to do back in the day for them folks. They just had a lot of sex.
There was not a lot to prevent certain things. But I think it was a lot like Louie's family, where like your friends are your family, right? So like all the cousins would hang out and all that. So when everybody had kids, all their kids would be together all the time and playing and having sleepovers and all that. So that's, I think, why we're close to certain people.
Yeah, I think Alicia's family, that's how it is with her. 'Cause like her and her sisters, they all had kids around the same time. So a lot of the kids celebrate birthdays really within a very close proximity of each other. And then they all... when they used to live together, I guess, not together, but when they used to live closer together, they were at each other's houses, like, so there's the cousins were hanging out. So like a lot of times the cousins, like you said, become
bond. And yeah, really. I mean, I had, I grew up with like friends I would hang out with that weren't my family members, but I was closest with my cousin, one cousin in particular, because we were closer to the same age. Yeah. But, like, I know they were, I think pretty much it was relatives that they were always around. Yeah.
When I was growing up in Vegas, I was really close to my Uncle Joe and his kids, my cousin Anthony and Jeffrey and Samantha. No, not Samantha. Angie. Damn, that's how long it's been. I haven't seen them so long. Don't remember their names. But me and my cousin Anthony were within 10 days of each other.
Oh, wow.
Like,
cool.
Age-wise. And so me and him always were, like, hanging out. I'd always be over there. Yeah. Like, obviously, when we moved, like, I lost touch. And,
right.
We didn't have cell phones.
Yeah, very true.
We had just a good old-fashioned phone.
They might have existed.
Long distance.
We couldn't afford them.
Well, long distance costs money to talk long distance, so it's not like we could afford that growing up. So
God, remember those days?
You know what I mean?
The calling cards when those came out.
Dude, I remember getting calling cards here and there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right.
Now it's a cell phone, and a lot of times you're like, oh, yeah, come over here, man. We'll give you free international calls.
Yeah, right. It's not a big deal anymore.
Look, international to where? They're like, international to Mexico.
You can call Iran.
You can call California.
Yeah. It's funny. My dad, the aunt that we're close with, she was a lot older than my dad, so they really didn't grow up together. But she just has... Because my dad's family is definitely not as close.
I feel like me and your dad have that similarity.
There's a lot of tension there, a lot of childhood issues. But my aunt basically got out of there when she could.
Yeah.
And so she used to live in New Jersey for years, and then when I was like between 6 and 8, I don't know how old I was, she moved back to like South Sound area of Washington. So like
the
Tacoma,
Puget Sound area.
We'll say Tacoma. It's actually Graham, if you know where Graham is.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. But
there's a lake up that way.
Probably, yeah. I really just saw the city when I was over there, and then I'd go visit my grandma in Tacoma. But
little note: graham crackers were invented there.
yeah. There's a cracker factory, and somebody accidentally poured some honey in.
Boom, graham cracker.
Yeah, but anyway, so like she's the aunt that we're close with.
That's cool.
The rest of the family just kind of does their own thing, and
Yeah.
Like they have tried at times to get together, but it just doesn't ever seem to work out.
I just wish I had that family that we all lived within right there with each other.
Yeah.
I mean, even Yakima's semi close. Like, so Alicia's like, when we do certain things at the house here or something, sometimes her uncle, she has an Uncle Joe. He'll come here, and then his kids sometimes will come here and stuff. So usually there's something nice, like on her mom's side of the family. They kind of like get close somewhat. But yeah, no, it would be cool to have that. That's something I would have loved. Like when I was with Blanca and I'd see how the family, like they'd have these get-togethers. Like, dude, this is cool, man.
And you realize, like, wow, there are a lot of people that came from this one family.
Well, that is just like
so many people. Yeah,
I'm telling you, I think if Netflix or any kind of like streaming shit was around back then, I don't think there'd be as many kids, right?
Probably not.
People are like, I'm watching my show. Don't touch me.
You get out of the field and you come inside, you're like, well, crap, I'm not tired yet. Well, there's nothing to do. You want to play cribbage or you want to,
You want to play, let's see if we can get a crib? Like, it's crazy. But speaking of family, though, last week we went to the beach, Neskowin, Oregon.
Oh, nice.
Neskowin, Oregon.
So that's where the cup came from.
Yeah.
Cool.
Neskowin.
There's
a place there called Proposal Beach.
Where people propose?
I hope so. But it's like this cool like rock that's just kind of like in the middle of the water.
Okay.
That you can go, like when the tide goes out, you can go up in
that's
there.
That's exactly how Cannon Beach is with Haystack Rock. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You know what? Conspiracy. It's the same fucking beach.
Other side.
It's the other side. Just at night. But it was cool. We went down there, went to the beach. Alicia's sister and her husband get a beach house every year.
Cool.
And so we alternate, like it alternates. So every other year we go because on the off years that we don't go, Jaime's family goes.
Okay.
But the cool thing is, hey, he gets this. It's not like he pays. He doesn't pay for it.
Wow.
The guy that owns that beach house is like, hey, this weekend's open. It's yours.
Wow. Are they friends? Like,
yeah. Apparently, Jaime did some work for him, and just kind of talked to him and stuff. And then the guy was like, "Yeah, man, here I got this beach house.
That is amazing.
Thanks for the work, and come anytime." So so every other year we go down there, and it'll be just like Alicia and her sisters and all the kids, and now it's gonna be starting to be like grandkids, like our grandkid. Kai, he was down there, so Leo came with his son and stuff.
Yeah, nice.
And it was really cool. It was just flew a kite, got some nice kites. Flying kites is not as easy as I thought it would be, even with wind. You go, it's like
yeah. You got to really get it going, and then if you lose it, nose.
Yeah, well, that's what will happen. It, like this one kept curving to the like you'd get it up there, and then all of a sudden it would just. I'm like, oh my lord,
kill somebody. So I gotta ask you, how does it feel to have like a grandkid running around? I mean, I know it's not biological. So I don't know if that's different or not, but
no, I mean,
like, does it feel different having?
Not really. You see like a kid running around. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if it's.
I mean, you're so old.
If it's like your own, maybe, right? I guess it'd be different if he was around all the time.
Is it weird how quickly you can become like a grandparent?
Bro, for reals.
I mean, I don't.
One minute your kid's born, the next minute they're 12 having babies, and you're a grandkid. Like, it's crazy.
You taught us a woman. No,
my mom worked at a women's health clinic that was that way, though.
Oh my god.
She was like dealing with like there was kids that were like. She told me the story. There was a boy and a girl. They were both the same age, about we'll say 12, 11 to 12. They weren't teens, not 13 or anything like that.
Preteen, young.
She was pregnant. I was like, what the and he was the dad. I'm like, God dang. That's crazy.
There's no Netflix back then.
I'm just like,
wow, that's sad.
So sometimes I can see why she didn't want me to like go anywhere, like prom would happen. And I'd be like, or like homecoming. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to spend the night at my friend Tim's house. No, you're not. I'm like, I know what happens after those. I'm like, Mom, I'm going to Tim's. I'm not.
Tim and I are gonna fuck, Mom. Okay.
And he's gonna get pregnant. And have my baby.
Here's the thing about gay sex, Mom. You can't get pregnant.
Right?
My birth control is fucking my friends.
Seriously, it's like. So I remember I did that though. I like was like, no, fuck that. I'm just gonna go to his house. And this is back when my mom was a little more lively. Like before she was like, fuck it, you know. She fucking came down to his house to get me. Get your ass in the car. I was like,
that little skank's in there.
Damn, don't you ever hit my son like that again.
You use that ass to lure him in?
No, his dad was a Seattle detective.
Oh, damn, that's
for
cool.
Seattle PD and stuff.
As a detective?
I think he was a detective. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was a cop.
I bet there's some interesting.
Like we'd get into the Mariners game at the Kingdom for free and stuff because he'd work in
the good old Kingdom.
Oh, dude, it was dope. It was cool.
Yeah.
No. Now I follow. It's weird. It's so weird how life works because like in high school you got these best friends. We're gonna be best friends forever. Never again. Like that guy Tim. Like I think I say happy birthday to him here and there on like Facebook. But other than that, like like I haven't really talked to him. At the time too, my friend Mike. That was my best friend for a long time, and you move, life changes direction, and all of a sudden, you know, it is what it is.
I have 2 high school friends I talk to. Levi, who you've met, and we suck at staying in contact. We'll see each other once a year. But it is that friendship where you come together and it's like you were never apart. So that's cool.
Yeah.
And then I have another buddy in town, and I saw him a lot because I taught where his kids went to school.
Oh, okay.
Pablo. And so I would see him but I mean, really, with him, it was just in passing. I mean, it wasn't like we got together and hung out. It'd just be, you know, he's at the school and like, hey, how you doing? Kind of a thing, you know. And,
oh, man, you're looking rough these days.
So, wow, teaching's really taking a number on you, huh? Yep.
Yeah, Pablo. So is that landscape job you've been doing?
No, he's
I'm just kidding.
Not a landscaper, you racist man. No, I think he's in IT now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you guys may.
We'll knock it off. Hit it off. Knock it off. We'll knock it off.
Knock it off.
We'll knock it up. No, but it was the Oregon trip's always fun. It's you know a long drive. That's kind of always like the thing.
Yeah, you go through Portland. Did you make it through Portland?
A little bit, yeah. You do go because you're going through like Salem and all that.
Yeah.
So you go down that way. It's about a little over 5 hours. I think I made it in about 5 hours.
Yeah,
I was speeding a little bit.
That's all right.
But then you hit Portland traffic, and then I just like.
Well, during summer, it's almost always being.
Dude, we left on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
No, Friday at 9 in the morning.
Oh, so you got there midday?
We got there about 11, 12. I mean, you're just, even on our way there, like hours away, there's just so many fuckers on the road. I'm like, where are you guys? Go to work, something. Like, I got things to do. You guys are impeding on my plans here. I'm trying to be.
2 years ago, and I think I talked about it when this happened, we took the RVs over to Nehalem Bay. I don't know if you know where that is.
No.
It's south of Cannon Beach.
Nephilim Bay.
Nephilim Bay. You have to say it like Satan, but no, it was a nice area. It was south of Cannon Beach a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because my family, like, Cannon Beach is always kind of the hub. We go there.
Been there. Cannon Beach is cool.
What's the other place?
Seaside?
Seaside, yeah. Those are like the two areas. And so I think it was actually, I'm not going to say. It's somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Well, getting there wasn't that bad, but I was following my dad. And we're trying to stay kind of close, like caravan, because he's got his fifth wheel. I have my trailer. They're both fairly large trailers. And trying to stay with somebody because he knew how to get through there. I really didn't. He's like, there's one point where you got to go from the left lane all the way over to the right lane. And if you miss it, it's a big deal. So I'm like, all right. Is that
where it splits?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm staying on my dad's ass. And that was not an easy thing to do in Portland traffic. But we got through, and it was on the way back that was so stressful because my tire fell off.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that whole debacle?
That's crazy.
That was the worst day of my life. Our tire flew off the trailer. Still don't know how, but it did. So we had to get that figured out. That was a nightmare. Got a tire on there for a little bit. Got to a shop. They're like, we're going to get it on, and you're going to have to drive carefully all the way home. Like, we don't guarantee it or anything. hopefully we'll get you home. And like, great. So at the shop, our dog locked us out of the truck because we kept the truck running so that the dogs wouldn't get hot. So a little Cupcake, who we lost this summer.
Oh, yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Cupcake. She's still on the property, just chasing those, whatever the fuck are in heaven. Yeah, so she's just all excited in the truck. We're locked out. So we had to get the fire department to come let us into the truck. And then driving slowly, trying not to, I had to pull over like every time we hit a truck stop or anything, I had to pull over and recheck the lug nuts to make sure it was actually on.
Were they ever loose?
Not really. Luckily, it just was like after losing a tire, I was so gun shy.
Do you think whoever did, prior to that, did you get your tires done or something somewhere?
I think it was a fairly new tire, but here's the deal. When I went in to get it kind of checked out, they said like people steal these all the time. They try to take the tire and then realize they can't get it.
Bruh, but where your trailer was at that time, I doubt someone would.
I don't know.
I think they fucked that up.
However, there's also like apparently you're supposed to recheck them after like 100 miles.
Oh.
Which we had done that. But I checked them before we left. So I thought, well, like I'm good. Like, right, I can take this trip and not worry about it. From now on, I will check trailer tires every time I pull out.
I still need to take my trailer out. It's just been parked since my when I had my Dodge when that debacle happened. No,
you know what we should do.
But I need to take that out.
Remember where we went camping that one time that we went.
Well, when it happened
down there, yeah, you had a similar
Crow Butte.
Yeah, Crow Butte. Yeah, we should go down there. It's not too far.
I think like. I'd be like, okay, let's get past this exit real quick, which is like 5 minutes from my house.
The mile marker.
No, it's between my actual exit and the next exit.
Yeah,
it was like literally like as soon as I got on the freeway, about 2 seconds later, my fucking motor blows.
Well, there's two really nice things. Number one, now you have a brand new truck.
Yeah,
so it shouldn't have any trouble. Number two, your trailer is remarkably light. I thought that older trailers would be heavier, but maybe it's because there's no tip out. I don't know, but like
maybe
you're gonna love the way it tows. Like it tows.
The only tip out is mine.
There you go.
Yeah, but yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
No, we want to take the trailer out. I think we're gonna try to maybe go camping here. It'll probably be after the school starts, but that was a Labor Day weekend or whatever, Memorial Day, whatever.
Good luck.
What's that random?
There's Labor Day. The problem with Labor Day and Memorial Day is if you don't have reservations, it's super hard to find a place.
No, I'm just going to pull over somewhere.
There you go.
I'm just going to go into the mountains.
Just go to
how cool would that be just to fucking go up in the mountain just randomly? You'll see that shit, right?
You know, my grandparents in Packwood, they used to have a place. There was like a trailer that was like parked, right? And I think they had like an outdoor kitchen area thing. And they went there for years. And then people started buying up the property and they turned it into like a development. So like they still had their little plot. But it started to turn into like
day, there's this
trailer
in the middle of this nice
in the center of a cul-de-sac. No, apparently that's why they got rid of it. I'm like, why did like the family ever get rid of that? And they're like, well, that's what happened. I'm like, well, that sucks.
I know. Like, we need to go to Bucket's property.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So I don't need reservations for that. I can just ask them.
That's true.
I just got to worry about, bears and cougar bears out there. That's what's out there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're all over
Wolves,
the place.
I think, are out that way.
Now we got grizzlies. Grizzlies are back.
But you know what's... Oh, that's right.
Did you hear that they brought grizzlies back to Washington?
Let's bring them back.
Let's bring them
back. A fucking apex predator.
That's great. I love it.
Dude, I heard this story, and I so wanted it to be true, and I was disappointed because I was going to bring it up. Well, I'm bringing it up now, but I was going to bring it up on the podcast to play.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I had to look into it.
Yeah, right.
But it was hilarious. So apparently, the story goes, this guy dressed... He's a furry.
Okay.
For those that don't know, it's people who like dress like animals or whatever. But he identified as a wolf. Well, he decided to try to join a pack.
Uh-huh.
And so he was dressed as a wolf, and he went to the mountains to go join this wolf pack and got mauled.
Well,
And he was recovering in the hospital or something like that. Is how the story. That's like the Cliff Notes version, pretty much.
Did he go to a hospital or a veterinary clinic after that event?
Damn, he should have went to the vet.
That's like, this is the strangest wolf I've ever seen.
Why does he have such a weird looking penis? It looks so humanoid.
This is a human's penis on a.
But like I was like because this girl's like, you know, you'll watch Instagram and some people will like do commentary on like a story or something. So she's doing that and I'm like, no fucking way. There's no fucking way. I know people are stupid and I know people are like, there's mental illness is real.
Sure,
right?
Sure. Yeah.
And so I was like, you know, part of me was this. I like to.
Like there were logical trails you could follow where this could be a true story, but it is one that kind of raises the question mark.
I was like, I could see it happening, but at the same time, let's find out. And so I looked, and it was fake. So
okay. That's too bad.
I was a little disappointed because I thought it would have been hilarious to bring up, like, to see that.
Yeah.
Because in the end, I mean, I can't feel bad for him.
No.
Right? If that was true.
Well, it's like that guy that we talked about that was in that documentary thing. He was the guy that went to live with grizzly bears.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He surprised.
One who would slap him?
Yeah. Don't you do that. I love you so much. Fucking weirdo. And he got eaten by a grizzly bear. And then they went out and they shot the grizzly bear.
That's so stupid.
Why would you kill the grizzly bear? It's in the middle of nowhere where humans shouldn't be. And then you're like, well, we got to kill this bear. Like, you just wanted to kill a bear.
That's it.
Be real. Like, you just, so that they could go recover the body. Why?
It's in his belly.
Yeah. What's left is just going to biodegrade out in the middle of nowhere. Who cares?
You know what?
He's where he wanted to be.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Like,
yeah,
I
feel like it's
he died the way he wanted to.
Yeah. That's like when you go out in the woods alone, especially. I mean, you're kind of signing up for never being found, right? Like, if you were to get killed, and what a beautiful place to have that happen. Like, if I got mauled by a bear, it would suck while I was alive, but once I'm gone, just let me rest. Like, you know,
you survive it somehow.
Some weird fetish guy that's like, I just want to get mauled by a bear.
There's probably someone out there though.
Rawr.
Like, oh,
come here, grizzly daddy.
Yeah, I've always wanted a bear. Isn't that what they call like gay? Like, there's guys that are bears.
I don't know. Is that a thing?
Yeah, I think so. They're like bigger men. They're like hairy guys.
Okay.
But I think they're called bears.
Ah.
Comment section. Let me know.
Is Jesse,
Mom, Dad, actually, let me know.
Jesse, right? Yeah, I know. Jesse's parents. One of you guys have to know. They are two of our most avid listeners.
Mark, let me know.
Yeah.
I don't think he watches on YouTube, though.
Mark would know. Mark would be our expert on this.
Oh, he's gonna say something if he hears this one. Like, oh, he's hilarious. That guy cracked me up.
That's why he would know.
Me and Alicia were talking. I was like, you know, if either Adrian or like Mark had left the gym, it would really be hard to stay.
It wouldn't feel the same.
Nah, because the energy.
Yeah, they are very.
There's like an energy there that's like very positive and very like
friendly, welcoming, inviting. But it's builds a camaraderie.
Yeah, but as funny as things are and stuff, like they push you in a sense where they want you to be better. They always say some motivating thing during the whole like class, even afterwards they'll say stuff that's motivating in a sense, you know. And so Alicia's like, yeah, I don't know if I could stay if they weren't there. I was like, yeah, I'd have a hard time. Like,
it would be weird.
It's like not like there's a coach that's there, and I PR'd on my mile the other day, and she's new, she's good, she's good. I don't have nothing against her, but she just doesn't bring that same energy.
Yeah, and I mean it's hard because not everybody is that, you know. I don't know how else to say it.
Well, you can tell they love what they do.
Yeah,
you know,
and they're just funny and outgoing and personable. And they're like a team captain, you know.
Yeah,
they're like the glue that holds it all together.
I mean, truthfully, yeah,
truly,
really, yeah. Outside, they're probably so like, you know how like.
Could you do that all the time? Yeah.
No, I mean outside of things, you know how like on the outside you look like, oh, they're probably so talkative, but like once you're like outside of work, you're just like kind of an introvert. Like me, I'm kind of like at work I have to talk and I have to do customer servicey things and I have to do stuff, but for the most part I can just be quiet all day.
I hear you.
I don't.
Well, that's like, yeah.
You know what I mean?
If
I'm
you
like
listen to
pretty
me
introverted in a
on
sense
the
too.
Podcast, and you see me at work, you'd be like, this isn't the same person.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because I'm just way more straight at work. I don't let loose hardly at all. But
You're not talking about bears and
I'm not talking about
getting mauled
gay
by
men bears. And yeah. Surprisingly, it doesn't come up in the first grade curriculum. That's
What are they even teaching then, right?
Yeah. What are we preparing these kids for? No, reading, writing, and math. That's
boring. I need to know about.
It's going to be so weird this year.
Billy the Bear.
We're not really focusing in my new job on like academics.
You're going to forget math.
Well, I already did, but no.
It's a thing for real.
Boy, I think I understand math way better now that I taught first grade for 6 years. Doing rudimentary math over and over and over again.
I'm going to have to Google that word, rudimentary.
Very basic. It's funny how you start seeing things and you're like, oh, well, I get how that works now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because I sucked at high school math.
Oh, dude.
But yeah,
You
so
and me
these guys,
both.
like, we're not going to not do math. We're not going to not do reading, but it's more about practical life.
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know.
Oh, will you teach them how to like balance? Is checkbook balancing a thing anymore?
Well, I mean,
but you know, like
to a
money
degree.
managing.
So I'll be working with young people with pretty severe disabilities. So for the capabilities, right? I'll expose them to like we'll have discussions about money and all that.
Oh, but that's probably managed by like family or something.
A lot of the kids are going to have like somebody that's helping them with that piece. But I do want to set up learning experiences where they kind of get to see like you get money and if you spend it all, then you miss out on something else.
You should have like a fake currency thing.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about setting up a classroom system because they're going to have like basically house chores in the afternoon. So let me go back to the first step. The kids that I'm working with, the young people, are basically high school graduates who still get to stay in the public school system until now it's like 22. And so we are focusing on training for jobs, transporting, like learning how to use the bus system.
Yeah.
Or dial a ride. And then also like living as independently as possible. So like my goal, if I could have a goal, I would want every one of my students to leave with the ability to live, on their own and in like a structured, like assisted living type where they can have their, like my brother-in-law, Luis, how he lives in his own place, but there are people around to kind of check in and make sure.
Like your caregiver.
So that they know how to take care of themselves, basically. They know, hopefully, they can get a job, or at the very least, they develop interests that get them out of the house.
Yeah.
So that they have a community of people in their life. They have a reason to get up and go do something, and they're not just sitting around in their apartment all day.
Yeah.
I want every student to walk away with some richness in their life. That would be my goal.
I think they need to teach something like that actually just in general.
Everybody, I know.
They really do. Like,
yeah.
Our daughter that turned 18, like, we're not actively, like, being like, hey, you'll get a job, but we're letting her know, like, hey, you need to get a job. But she's like, well, I don't think I'm gonna because I know people. I'm like, what do you mean you know people? Like, well, I don't want to run into people I knew from high school. I'm like,
it's gonna happen.
I'm like, that's you're not though.
Yeah,
you're talking a few hundred versus hundreds of thousands of people here in the Tri-Cities.
It's not a joke. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
There's a lot of people now. Yeah,
you might run into some people here and there.
Newsflash: they're all gonna have jobs. Like, you're gonna run into them somewhere. They're gonna run into you.
But what happens if you start to get to know people from jobs, like? And outside of that, like, you're gonna run into them. Well, no, it's different. I'm like, it's not though.
She thinks it's different, and I can attest to this as entitled children because our kids are entitled. I was entitled.
Oh, they are.
It's a very hard thing when you've been entitled to suddenly have to go out and do something on your own.
Yes,
it's very hard.
I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I get it.
It is.
I'm like, but I wasn't entitled.
You guys should all feel really bad for us entitled people because. We have it so much harder than you.
Well, like I was telling one of the admins about our AC here, like went out a month ago or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, as I'm saying it, like typing, I was like, first world problems. Because it's not an issue. I mean, yeah, it sucks. But at the same time, it's like, am I really just...
Well, when did people first get air conditioning?
You know, like, am I bitching about air conditioning?
Within the life of people that we know, was like the first generation that got air... Like, they didn't have air conditioning in 1920.
No. You know? No, they didn't.
But I
can
also
tell you, wasn't born in 1920.
Having air conditioning and not having it...
Bro.
I mean, when you don't know what you have, like...
You don't know what you have until it's gone.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you never had air conditioning, yeah, I mean, shade would feel great, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, and your shade never went out. You wouldn't be like, oh.
Bro, and I get hot.
Oh, so do I.
So quick. And I sweat so much.
I get so, like, moody when I'm hot.
Dude. I was hot last night. Like, I wanted, like, the last few nights... Like our AC, like the temperature's been a little cooler-ish around here. So the AC's not kicking off like normal. Well, it's kicking off when it needs to, right?
Yeah.
So at night, though, I'm like kind of hot. I'm like, dude, I need some air. Like, I feel hot. It's like still not. So I'll go out there and I'll like turn it down just a little bit just to get that air. And I'm like, I need to feel it a little bit.
We just bought a more high-powered fan for our room. We haven't set it up, but we need to.
I bought one for JJ's room.
Oh, you bought the ceiling fan, right?
Yeah, dude, that thing works
pretty
great.
Nice.
But it has a reverse. So
it sucks the air up?
Yeah, what is it doing? I don't fucking know. I don't know what the point of that is.
Does it, maybe in winter, does it force the hot air?
Yeah, it's supposed to do that.
Okay.
But it's different.
Sense.
We'll find out how it works. Because JJ's room's kind of weird in that sense.
It's in the front of the house, so the sun probably hits it a lot, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what... See, I was looking at my notes. Sorry, anyway.
Oh, you're good.
No, it was because I was one of my notes is letting kids suffer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So that's where it's easy to not do that because, you don't want your kids to have a hard time.
But I think that fucks them up.
But it does. Elliot is going to have a rude awakening at some point.
Well, I mean, JJ is the same way. Like our older kids. I mean, everything's like, I don't know. I'm whispering.
Our kids. It's going to be so
ASMR. Do you like that, Daddy?
No, I mean, it's like, and I get it because I had a pretty easy upbringing, and that's where I'm pretty adamant I want my kids to work because I didn't, and I should have, because it's so much harder when you're kind of out of that age. Like I think I've said this before, there's a point where you don't need to know everything and you're learning and people get it. And then there's a point where you should have already gotten this. And now you look like you are completely incompetent.
So something Bucket did, and I don't know if he still listens to this anymore, but something he used to do, he wouldn't let his kids get a job during school when they were in school.
Sure.
Because he didn't want them to, because as a kid when you're young, you get that experience, you get money,
and then
you're like, shit, kind of all you care about. I'm making bank, dude. I'm working at Arby's right now. I'm going places.
I'm loaded because mom and dad are actually paying for everything.
But
so he didn't want them getting distracted by the money away from the school.
Focus on school and stuff, which I understand that.
Yeah, I get that,
and so. That's kind of where my mindset went, but at the same time, it's like, well, when I see they're not focusing on school at the time, it's like maybe you do need a job to
balance.
Like for me, I needed that balance.
Yep.
I needed a way for me to motivate me to. Why I'm in school? I care less about school, but I need to finish, right?
What's that saying?
I needed to motivate myself, so it's like, well, this incentive is this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I can keep this job, I can keep going to school and making sure.
Right.
What
is that? There's a saying about the devil and idle hands. What is that?
He did devilish things with his hands.
Yeah. He.
American Idol hands or something like that. He sang.
Is that something to do with singing? I don't know.
I think
but if you have too much time on your hands, it kind of becomes a negative.
For sure.
And our kids
you start masturbating
kids.
More than you need to. Like it's crazy.
You need to. I mean, there's a normal range, but it's interesting because you think about it, our kids aren't going to go out and murder people because they're bored, but they're I think you do get in a mental space where it's You're so used to nothing that anything now becomes a burden. Like one expectation becomes too much, you know?
Yeah, like so JJ, he's been on his like he gets a little more screen time than we like. Yeah. So we've been kind of pulling back on that. And so I'll be like, "Hey, I need you to, your room's looking a little rough. You need to clean this room." It's like that. Like he has all this time like
there's nothing
I'm gonna miss out. I'm like, "No, you're not missing out on anything. Like I need you to take 30 minutes out of your fucking whole ass day."
Yeah.
And so sometimes for me,
I have 24 hours. You have 23 and a half hours to do what you want.
Sometimes I have to deal with Mama Bear. So sometimes it's hard because it's like, I know, like there's certain things that kind of get frustrating to me where I'm just like, I know this kid ain't trying to give me attitude right now or whatever. And I'm like,
but maybe they are. Like that's
no. And I gotta. Well, because there's certain things that just set me off, and when kids giving me attitude for no reason, I'm like, bruh.
I know. I'm the same way with Elliot.
Dad, you don't want this dad coming out.
He instantly comes at me like, and I go, really? Like,
yeah.
Are you going to talk to me like that? I asked you to do one thing, and that's too much for you? And then he starts kind of smiling like, all right, I get it.
Yeah.
And then I can slowly turn away. But I'm like, I mean, the video games can go away. Like, we can not have TVs in the house. We can.
Oh, I quick to pull that trigger sometimes.
It's like, God.
All right, you know what? You're grounded for a year.
Oh, you really? Oh, you're going to die.
You know what to do. I mean, Cheeky had told JJ, and he asked me this. Because this kid, I love my son. He is very smart, but he's very literal in the sense that he sometimes, and Elaine is the same way. Mm-hmm. There's certain times I have to let them know I'm kidding.
Yeah,
right?
they miss the...
Well, Cheeky had told him that when he was a baby, he wouldn't stop crying, so I tried to smother him to death. I tried to kill him, and I put a pillow over his mouth.
Why did she tell him that?
I don't know, but he asked me this the other day.
Like, why did you try to kill me?
Is it true that you tried to smother me with a pillow and stuff? And I looked at him like, what? No.
I was really drunk, and I don't remember.
Like, what made you think that? Like, why would I do that? Is that something your pops would do? He's like, well, no. I'm like, well, where'd you hear it? And then he's like, oh, Cheeky said that. And I'm like, no, she's fucking with you, man. Like,
it's a funny story. I just said I was really drunk and I don't remember it. I forgot that I didn't play the video of Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, yeah.
On the podcast. There was context there that
there was.
Nobody listening is going to understand. Jesse was not drunk and did not smother his kid.
No, I've never even attempted.
There was a story I heard. And on
Ozzy Osbourne, he basically tried to choke his wife out apparently. Because he was so drunk that he tried to kill her. And he was open about it, and that's where he's getting that. Remember. He's like, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
She has the I've never noticed Sharon Osbourne's accent is very. She's the poor London accent. She has that poor.
Sort of.
It's like a mix of the poor and the little rich.
But
it's not snooty.
Yeah, it's very. It's yeah. She's always like daddy. Like,
my daddy Osbourne.
And there you go. Whatever the fuck.
He mumbled. That's me.
When he might have almost killed his wife. That's not good. But I mean,
what are you gonna do?
What an old guy.
What did she do?
Yeah. No, nobody said what she did before that. No.
Apparently nothing. Apparently he came downstairs and goes.
So if you go ahead.
What did he say? We've decided you die.
We've decided you have to die. Yeah. And she's like, we've? Okay.
Yeah. I love how she emphasizes that.
You got to watch the video though, guys, because I love the end. The interviewer asks, is there still domestic violence? And he's like, no, God, no. And she goes, oh, I beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. But I don't know if there was ever domestic violence prior to that, though.
Well, I don't think there was a lot around. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, but it does. I think he drank way too much and a really bad thing happened.
Yeah.
And it didn't sound like he was just constantly going off the handle.
No.
But I mean, almost murdering your spouse is a
pretty big one.
That's oops.
Yeah, but no, me suffocating my son never happened. By the way, I wouldn't be here.
What a thing to say. Like, where did you come up with that?
Well, no, and I know Cheeky was joking, obviously, but the fact that I don't know if she ever finished telling him I'm joking, but him asking me, I was like,
you didn't get that was not real.
Like, dude, I've never laid a finger on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I just go up, I don't lay fingers, dude.
I smother.
I do it.
No warning. Dead.
I go from 0 to 100. That's how I roll.
I had 15 kids before you.
I know. Pet Cemetery? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Man, that was funny. But
poor kid, he's like, my dad tried to murder me.
I hope he didn't.
Entire night, like, I can't believe Papa.
You know what? I wonder if that's why he was having a hard time eating lately. I wonder if that was on his mind. I'm gonna ask him that then.
Wow, like my dad.
Well, no, we had to take him to the doctor because he just wouldn't eat like normal. Like he just everything was off. Something was off with him. Like he just. Is
he better now?
I think so. Yeah.
Since you told him I didn't try to murder you,
dude. I didn't try to.
I didn't try to off my own kid. All right.
Yeah. I love my kids.
JJ,
I would never
did anything happen at home? Well, my papa tried to smother me with a pillow.
Seriously, what if I would have went to jail? That'd have been crazy. I'd be like, I never tried to do anything. I don't know where they got this damn
It's all lies. And then it sounds more. How do you make yourself not sound guilty?
You wouldn't. You would just automatically.
They would just sound more guilty.
They would believe that you were guilty.
Yeah.
Honestly, as a man, you're fucked.
You tried to smother your child with a pillow and there was
like, no, I never did. Oh, prove it.
Never did.
How am I going to prove
Guilty guy would say that. Guilty guy would say
Fingerprints are all over your pillow.
And the way that the media is and everything, everyone would be like, this guy, this piece
dude,
of shit.
I'd get reamed.
Yeah, it'd be awful.
Oh, they joked on the podcast. I'm like, great. I can't even talk.
Child murder's not a joking matter.
No, it's not.
It's actually not. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Is that he never did that.
I never did that. But I thought that was pretty funny. I didn't, but I did because it was like, what the hell? No, I never tried to do that shit.
Your brain's trying to comprehend what that even means. Like, wait a minute. She said what?
Yeah. So, but no, I think he was more constipated, so he was having issues. I think that was actually the main reason. But then it made me think like, well, you know what I did? There was a point in me where I did think like, did I say something to the kids drunk one night? Because like,
I wish I would have smothered you with a.
What would you say? I mean, I don't know. I wish you were. I don't know what I would say.
When JJ was a baby, I took a pillow.
No, not even that. It wouldn't have been towards them. It would have been about me being a shitty parent or something. You know what I mean? It would have been. They would have had to hear that.
I gotcha.
And so that could be traumatizing to a kid to hear that their father's talking about himself,
maybe
wishing he was dead because he's
mad at you for that.
I'm so bad. I'm such a piece of shit dad. That's how I talk when I get drunk. I go in that spiral of self-deprecation, right?
Yeah. Yep. Self-deprecating.
I do that, but that's when I'm like over the edge, like crazy, just in a state of mind I shouldn't. Yeah. I don't do that if I'm like out and about.
It's like
I don't do
an
that.
Airplane pilot, autopilot.
Oh yeah. If I'm not in the right mental state, if I'm having like an off week for myself, like, that's probably not a good time to drink.
Man, let me tell you.
But so it made me think, like, did I, when that was going on, I was like, did I say something? Maybe it just feels dramatic. I was like, is everything okay, dude? Mm-hmm. You worried about school? You worried about being in 6th grade? Which he's terrified.
Yeah, well, Elliot acts like he's not, but I think he's just not thinking about it.
I'm like, dude, I go, you know what? 6th grade, you'll be fine, bro. I go, everyone, just remember this. They're immature. They're going to be immature kids and act like idiots. He goes, they are? I'm like, yeah. My son's pretty mature for being 11. Like, he's very like, oh, these kids.
He's like, get off my lawn.
He is very much like
curmudgeon-y old man.
He's just like, oh, like he'd come home like, Mom, the kids in the classroom just wouldn't shut up. Like, they wouldn't stop talking. I'm sitting there trying to concentrate. Like, he's very like that.
Anal.
Like, dude, now I'm in trouble because these guys.
No, the best thing is when he spends the night, especially during summer, and he goes out. You see him in the morning with his little cup, sitting by the koi pond with his legs crossed, just watching the fish.
I look like an old man,
bro. You're me.
He really is. Here, I got a couple videos I was going to show real quick. Sure. Hopefully this works out because I did this last time and it.
Did it not work?
No, it did. But I'm going to pull it up right now.
Okay.
God, those are... I wonder if I should play that one.
I don't think I saw that one yet, and those are always funny videos. So I say yes.
Sweet.
It worked.
It did. It did. So I have a few videos from Instagram, and I've gone into this. My algorithm's really, it's been on point lately.
Okay,
giving me the best things I've ever seen. They make me laugh very much so, and some infuriate me, like this one.
Sure.
Oh, listen to that sound. Listen to that non-sound.
I don't think we have a source for audio.
Oh, shit.
Pause it real quick.
Push the space bar. Push the triangle. Hurry. Oh, God. You got to love it, though. Oh, no, you're right. Look at that. Speakers?
Yeah.
Is it that one? I always forget. Yeah, we'll just do that one.
Yeah, I think it's going to have to be.
I think it does. You know, we like fucking things up here.
Here.
On the podcast. No, you'll hear it.
Oh, okay.
I think. I just gotta find the mouse. Don't you guys hate that? Don't you guys hate that when you're like scrolling with your mouse and you don't know where the fuck it is? You're like, you son of a bitch mouse, where are you?
Yeah.
That's kind of how this is. There's a lady at work that has the biggest mouse.
Is the audio on the computer itself?
Yeah. It's right here.
What's going on?
What's going on, Diamond Sharon?
What the hell's going on there?
My computer's being a... Oh, no, yeah, it's up. Oh, I chose the wrong thing. Let's see what happens. I'm surprised maybe it's just, you know what? I'm so stupid.
What?
Watch this, guys. I'm such an idiot. You know, Instagram sometimes mutes their audio.
Too predictable. So we thought our decision. The TV will find a new position.
Okay.
Oh, you know, for being an IT guy, I'm very dumb.
All right, here we go.
That's great. So this is Sacred Indian Prayers. This is a design show, by the way.
Just by wrapping and stapling black vinyl fabric around the old cushion.
This was a show, right?
Just what to do with the existing wall unit. Our first idea was to set the television into it and add accessories.
Great idea, though.
Too predictable. So
too predictable.
The TV will find a new position, and the wall unit.
How old is this show?
Well, that TV looks like 90s. I mean, at best.
We used on the horseshoe diamonds. Then we decoupaged sacred Indian prayers
and
torn to give an aged look onto the wall unit to give an old piece of furniture.
It's so terrible looking.
New look.
This was a TV show, though.
Yeah,
right?
This is legit. This is like
a metal horse found at a local flea market for $12.
Oh wow!
Fresh sunflowers and an authentic cowboy hat perched on top of a
Ooh,
$14
that's a shitty cowboy hat, by the way.
So is this whole place supposed to look cowboy?
With their Indian prayers? Please, cowboys, don't kill us.
Why is it? Oh, like Native American Indian.
That's what I'm guessing.
Okay.
So we went to work undoing our mistake. We peeled, we scraped, and then in the process of removing the decoupage, we had a second pleasant surprise. We loved the distressed, aged look we had.
Oh, the distressed look. Yeah, looks great.
We planned on repainting the doors, but we loved this aged.
So this is my thing on this. They didn't love it. They got tired of fucking scraping.
Well, look at them. Look at their like body language. They're laughing so hard. They're like, "Fuck this. We're not doing it anymore."
Yeah, that's what that was.
Look, they're not gonna know.
Look at this comment though. A cowboy hat and a box of ammunition on top of
a sacred Indian prayer. I know. So
How to make a $19 cabinet look like a $2 cabinet in only 7 hours.
It's amazing.
That's a terrible fucking cabinet.
Got a new look just by wrapping.
But I mean, I will give them credit. The chair didn't look horrible, and usually
chair looked great.
Everything they do is a nightmare.
Oh, dude, I seen one that was terrible.
Oh, I've never watched the whole show. I kind of want to. I kind of want to watch it.
Dude, if they can do a show, I can do a show. Here, this is how to sound hip in the 90s.
Okay.
Well, here are some other phrases you'll want to know if you want to be sure to sound hip in the 90s.
Okay.
Yo, a greeting.
Yo, Curb, what's up?
Bucked. In the 80s, it was just wasted.
I don't know how many I had, but boy, did I get bucked. I sure did. The worst thing I've ever done.
I hope you didn't drive home.
No way.
MacGyver, as in the TV show where the impossible is often accomplished.
I don't remember these.
I can't believe you
I've
got
never
off
heard
that
this.
speeding ticket. What a MacGyver.
What a MacGyver!
To secretly...
I've never heard this word, though.
What? I can't believe you saw your job. You've really been novel.
You've been really
Black and
novel.
Decker, or a real tough assignment. You get the analogy, right?
No.
Job is a real grind. It's just a Black and Decker.
Some phrases...
Sounds a little
may be
racist.
around.
Well, look, I gotta run. Peace.
Bye, Tom.
Okay, I heard.
Bye, Tom.
Last
Peace.
words for words of the 90s. You got to remember that hip slang changes rather quickly, so if you want to use any of these phrases, you better use them in a hurry. I mean, think of Bart Simpson. Cowabunga is dreadfully out of date, horribly out of style, and you don't want to appear bizotic, do you?
Bizotic?
Some other phrases you want to know if you
I don't even know what the bizotic
Wow.
means. King 5 News. Hey, that's Seattle, buddy.
That's King 5?
Yeah, it says video credit King 5 News.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, this was the grunge time, right? So
I guess, but
Seattle was all the rage.
dude, the fucking he's a real MacGyver. You've never heard that term?
I mean, I
mean, I
heard it
can
in
see why.
Context, but I've never heard it like, wow, you're like MacGyver kind of a thing. But I've never heard it like used like its own
You're
adjective.
a real MacGyver.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
wow, you MacGyvered that situation. I mean, maybe I don't know. I just didn't realize it was a thing.
I've never heard the Norville one though.
No, never.
I
Not
don't even know.
once.
I still think that's a cartoon in my head. I don't know.
Right, like a British
Yeah.
cartoon from
with
the 80s.
claymation.
Hello, I can't find my tea. It feels like a very boring.
Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, like a very boring life cartoon.
Yeah. Mom and Dad left me.
Oh no, Mother and Paul left me alone.
Yeah, I know.
I can't find my tea.
Dude, this one has got to be probably the best. I love music, by the way. This is Metal of India.
Oh,
It's undervalued.
isn't this the Macarena?
No, it's Raj Against the Machine.
Raj Against the Machine. Is that Michael Jackson on the back wall?
I don't know, but Curry Talica's pretty funny. Curry peppers. Oh my god, people are crazy. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
I don't know if that's real, but
It is. You
the
can
comments
tell, because it's that Bollywood type dancing and stuff.
the comments always get me. That's probably my favorite thing about anything. And then this last one is a gem of a. It says, "Were the '80s really as dramatic as I've heard?" The '80s. This is a commercial.
This is a Nestle commercial.
Yeah. Dreamy White. That sounds racist. Where does the extra S come from? I want to know that too, actually.
Nestle.
Yeah, because
Wow.
the 80s was something different, though.
Very white time. The 80s.
It was the whitest of times, honestly.
They take brown chocolate and they make it white, and that's what the entire commercial's about.
I'm surprised there's not an uproar to that commercial.
Wow.
Everything else is an uproar. You know?
I tell you, that's pretty wild, man.
I love that stuff.
I have seen that decorating video. There's a funny guy that he always talks about things he's watched. He does like Seventh Heaven videos.
Oh my God, Seventh Heaven's terrible.
Oh my God, those are hysterical. I wish I knew the guy's name, but
wasn't Jessica Biel in Seventh Heaven?
She was, yeah.
She was a slut then. She's a slut now. I'm just kidding.
I think she's a nice gal, isn't she?
I think so.
Did she stay with Justin Timberlake? Because he was kind of messing around on her, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, how did he mess around on her? She's not like ugly.
He was on a date with some gal, and I know that kind of blew up, but I think they maybe worked it out.
I have no idea. I don't pay attention, but
I don't really either. Blanca does.
But it's kind of crazy when you think like some of these girls are, they're attractive, and it's like, dude, you did what?
Yeah.
But I guess it's my washing machine. Oh, the humming. If you hear a humming,
it gets me every time. Every time I'm like, the computer's going to explode.
No, it's the washer.
I gotcha.
The washer's just on spin cycle.
There's a lot of, and okay, serious conversation.
I'm gonna have that Nestle song.
Isn't that the thing about cheating though?
Huh?
It's an endless cycle.
Oh yeah.
Because what is it that you're cheating with? Something new and different. Well, that becomes
boring,
old and boring, right?
Yeah.
So
I need some new puss.
All it's gonna happen is the same thing.
Yeah.
So you don't even start that. If you talk like that.
She had the best cooter.
Man, cooter. Now that's a hip term for the 90s.
Cooter still cracks me up. Me and
It's
Alicia,
a pretty good one.
We'll joke about that. We'll say stuff that we love making the kids uncomfortable. They try to make us uncomfortable, so you're like, we're parents, right? We can easily win this one.
So one fun thing when we were at Silverwood the other week, I was with the boys for a minute. I was with Elliot and Harper, and I was joking around doing the skibidi whatever stuff, and Elliot was like, Dad, you're not
What's the
cool.
skibidi thing?
Skibidi toilet, Skibidi Ohio. I don't know. They've explained it to me 100 times. My brain does not retain it. I'm too old for it. I'm
gonna ask JJ now.
But we were in line for one of the water rides, and Elliot was saying something. I look at him and go, "Skibidi, shut up!" And my nephew Harper, his jaw dropped, and he started laughing so hard. He loved it. He loved it. It made me laugh. I was like, I was just kidding around.
Harper always seems so quiet.
He is. He's a unique kid. He's just quiet, but like you can tell that some things really tickle him. Like
that's like Elena.
Yeah, very similar that way.
She'll get a little laugh out of it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I wish I could remember what I had said to Alicia when her and Cheeky went to go to the store, and I had said something that was Cheeky's like, I don't want to hear this. But yeah,
I gotta look at what skibidi means.
Skibidi is a weird word. Skibidi doodah, right?
Skibidi means skippity doodah.
Oh.
Skibidi. Skibidi is a slang term largely meaningless, but often used in a nonsensical or playful way, particularly by younger generations. No joke. It's derived from the viral Skibidi Toilet YouTube series and can be used to mean good, bad, weird, or simply as a filler word. Its meaning is context dependent and often depends on how the speaker wants to use it. So like when I said skibidi, shut up.
That's just how you could use it.
It's fun.
So basically I can just use it anytime.
You can use it anytime. Skibidi, gotta go to work.
Yeah. Skibidi, open your mouth.
Skibidi Sigma.
Skibidi, sit on it.
Oh, skibidi suck my, no. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't keep up with all this crap that kids do these days or say.
I don't know. I'll say some words. It's lit.
That's so funny. This is what our dog Winston's doing right now.
Why? Does he have to take a shit?
He's just laying at the door sad because he can't go out.
Oh, because there's people?
There's people, and he just wants to go sit by the fence and be an ass, so.
Oh, does he go over there?
Margaret wants to be on that patio 100 hours a day. Like, I know there's not 100 hours in a day, but
yeah, I get what you're saying.
All the time, 100% of the time, she wants to be on that patio. They just go and lay in the dirt over there. I swear to God, bulldogs are part pig. If anybody has bulldogs, they like to sit in the dirt and they like to. 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 And they
I wonder if it's the dirt's like cold.
I think it is.
You know what I mean?
I think it is. But it's very annoying because then they're covered in dirt and you're like, God, guys. But they're so cute. If you have
Winston's
bulldogs,
such a cutie.
he wakes up in the morning, I walk out and he starts slapping me. He has spina bifida, so his hind legs don't work great. He can use them, but he doesn't use them a lot. He sits.
Can you imagine? They wanted to put him down.
They want to, so he was this itty bitty puppy. He's actually our foster. He's like a forever foster, but we love him so much. He was this itty bitty, which if you know bulldogs, they're not ever that small, but I mean, he was small for him. He was spina bifida, and so they're like, well, he's worthless. Like,
that's so sad.
Because they were breeders.
Yeah.
Now he's beautiful. He's that grayish color. He's got some of that light, like fawn brown.
His eyes too,
and his eyes look almost human. Like there's something special about this dog. And they were just going to put him down. He was so adorable. Yeah, and had so much life to him. The vet was like, "We can't do this." So they called our organization that we work with, and she called Blanca, and Blanca's like, "Yep, sign me up," because we had lost Chaos, our big Cane Corso, Cane Corso that we had.
He was a good boy,
and Blanca was devastated. So she was like, "Well, we have a bulldog that we need to get a home for," and you know, there's something special about Winston. He's such a little ass, but he farts. I mean, like man farts all the time.
Well, Blanca did kind of baby him for a while there.
Oh yeah,
she was like holding him all the time.
Well, I mean, he was just a little fat baby.
Now he's like all
he's a
muscle.
big guy. He is so jacked up,
dude.
He is the guy in Family Guy that is in the wheelchair.
Oh yeah,
he's that guy.
He is
jacked in the front, nothing in the legs. And he can stand on his hind legs. He pushes his hind legs together and hops on them. And most of his weight he carries on his
he's
front.
got muscle on muscle.
He literally, like, I look at him like, it's just not fair. Like, he works out less than I do. These are my arms. My dog could beat the shit out of me. And he does.
Dude, he's just...
Margaret's the opposite. She's our actual dog. She's like not a foster. She's our dog. She's a bulldog.
Oh,
but she's... Yeah.
Oh, I always thought she was a foster.
No. When we first got her, we weren't sure if we were going to like keep her as our own, because we always fall in love with every dog. And then we're like, we cannot keep another dog. And so we'll end up following through and putting them in the organization and getting them a good home. But I don't know. She was something else. So she goes from lethargic, because she's fat. She's not muscular. Yeah. She's just roly-poly. But she will just like be nothing. Lazy, and all of a sudden get that burst of energy, and she's running and jumping on you and trying to knock you over. She's nuts.
Yeah, dude, she's pushed me a few times.
Bulldogs are something else, man. They are. Boom. These are English bulldogs. Yeah, they're English bulldogs. They're a special breed.
Yeah, they're so cute.
They are funny, but yeah. So those are my dogs, just sitting by the door,
sitting on Dog of the Bay.
Yeah. Speaking of, do we have a question of the week?
I actually do.
Awesome.
So, do you think a good singing voice is natural, or is it something that's learned? Like, I can't sing for shit, but do you think I could learn to sing good? I don't think I can.
I've thought about this a lot. I have pretty good pitch, I guess you say. There's a gal in college that was a singer. Like, that was her like major in music, I guess. And she goes, you got really good pitch. Like, you can't really teach that part. So, like, you've got a good start. But I feel like my voice just has not a natural good tone.
Yeah.
Like my voice, I feel, maybe it's just how you always hate your own voice. I don't know if it's that, but like I'll listen to certain people, like a Taylor Swift or whoever.
Yeah.
Name your good singer. And you can hear a warmth in their voice.
Oh, for sure.
But I don't feel like my voice naturally has.
Well, like I was just, like I'll scroll through Instagram and so I'll come across these like singers or like artists that they're not really well known, but they have such beautiful voices, some of them, and they'll be singing like a cover of a song, like the Iris, what's that, Iris Goo Goo?
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah. The Goo Goo Dolls, is it the Goo Goo Dolls that did Iris?
I think so. But they're singing like a cover of that, and it sounded so good. But I'm like, damn man, I wish I could sing. Alicia's like, you just gotta learn. I'm like, that's natural. That is not. I'm not learning that.
What part, because you can be trained,
like
I mean, I'm
gonna learn to like I'm gonna have the dogs howling. I'm not gonna sound like a Whitney Houston.
I want to be Mariah Carey. I believe I can learn.
You know,
no,
nothing against her. Like her voice is okay, but something about her always bugged me.
She seems like a pain in the ass.
Just even some of her music sounded annoying. Like there were songs of hers I really enjoyed growing up, but like I don't know. Like Beyonce's the same for me. I do not like, and it's not because of who she. I've never, even when Destiny Child was around, that she was never my favorite.
I'm not really into the sound. I guess
I just never really like. Her voice never did it for me. Actually, like,
now there are some songs.
Yeah.
Like she's got that one. What's the name of it?
There's one called like Beautiful Something.
Halo, that song. I like
hate
that song. Really?
I hate anything.
I like that song. I like that song. But there's a lot like there's rhythms that are like just I guess not my style.
She just does a lot of the whiny.
To the left, to the left.
Oh God, I'm telling you, that was my only request was not to play Beyonce at my wedding.
That's funny.
And they fucking played.
They
Beyonce.
did.
Fucking dick.
He's like, I thought you said
all the single ladies. All the single ladies. I'm like, who cares? I hate that song.
All right, single ladies, get up.
There's like a certain. I don't know if it couldn't be like you said. It could be. Maybe it's not necessarily her, but whoever the producer is, like the way they make the song. I don't know. There's certain songs I don't like because I don't like how the beat is or something.
Yes.
There's one there's a song
that's what I'm saying. I'm not really into her beats, and some people are, and that's great.
No, there's some of her voices.
I'll tell you though, watch her sing the Halo song. She's a beautiful woman.
She's pretty. I'm not gonna lie.
She was singing it live. Like somebody was playing it acoustic, I think, and she was singing it. It's like it was beautiful. It really was beautiful. But I'm with you. Most Beyonce stuff, not really my thing.
She's not my favorite. But anyway, I got nothing else.
I don't either.
We'll let you guys go.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Jesse's parents and
you guys have a
whoever
good one.
else might still be.
Love you, parents.
We love you all. Have a great week, and hopefully we'll see you next weekend.
Yeah, get those kids back in school coming up.
Yeah, school's very important, so make sure they show up
next week.
That's right.
All right.
Bye. Oh crap.